Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some housekeeping items, some meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram, on the Instagrammies at Anonymous Reality T. Free to share everywhere. Free to hit the like button so it gets out into the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And do not forget, whether you are coming or going, to hit the like button. So today we're talking DDG and India Love, y'all, because, apparently India Love's mom has come out and has spoken out on the nature of DDG and India Love's whatever you want to call it that they've got going on. And I feel like this is an epic fail because DDG fans swore in my comments that him and India Love were real, that this was a real relationship, and nobody would just fly out to Italy for nothing, as if DDG just wasn't on a quote-unquote trip of sorts with Wendy and has been on a trip like that before with Lala in Mexico and everything else. He has no problem traveling the world with different female streamers, so I have no idea why y'all thought this was different. Oh, I know why. See, y'all bought into the foolishness and the shenanigans of it all because y'all thought that this phony baloney of a relationship was going to upset Halle Bailey. Y'all thought that Halle Bailey was going to be in distress, that she was going to be depressed, that she was going to be upset, that she was going to be jealous of India Love. And even India Love was buying into the hype and the foolishness and the chaos of it all. So much so that when she decided to post the Streamer University, or no. I'm so sorry, not Streamer University. No, because that actually did real numbers. I meant Streamer Prom, sponsored by Popeyes, that she decided to unfollow Halle Bailey, but still follows her sister Chloe Bailey. Make it make sense. So we're going to quickly listen to what India Love's mom has to say about her daughter and DDG, and then we're going to react to that, you guys.
I can meet somebody in person and really vibe him. He seems to be a decent guy. I don't take him serious. I think this is work. I don't know if I'm missing
Mom said
something.
work husband.
Yeah, the work husband.
Not her work husband.
That's her work husband.
What's the work husband?
It's like people in the CEO or the corporate world get really close to like the secretary or something. They call it they call it a work wife or work husband. They're just really close, like a husband and wife at work, but it's not.
How embarrassing, you guys. How embarrassing. And also, this is not the first time India Love's family has called her out. And even within the past couple of months, India Love's sister sat there and called her out for the love triangle with DDG and Duke Dennis, and said, "What are you doing?" See, I think that people are not familiar with India Love. The fans that are, under the age of, 15, 16 years old, that are DDG fans that just sit there on hours on end after school and watch him on stream, they have no idea who India Love is to, the rest of us that are adults in the room and know her history and know about the viral pictures of the trigger fingers with her in the game, know about her and Soldier Boy, know about the rumors in her and Rick Ross, know about her and all of these rappers that she has been linked to or potentially has had something with and everything else. And, DDG, like, you have to hold this L too. Because basically you have shown that you are willing to elevate any female if it means it's at the expense of trying to spite an ex or to quote unquote get back at an ex. I find it very interesting the DDG and India Love content now post the Italy trip looks very much like friend vibes, very much looks, not intimate at all, nothing to be shipping at all, nothing to look more than like what India Love's mom said, work related content. But conveniently, when those pictures dropped of Halle Bailey and her new successful man that is a hit maker, that does real hits for real rappers, you guys, like Peekaboo, like Squabble Up, like Luther, and all of the things, all of a sudden, you guys, we are seeing this weird couples content that DDG and India Love are randomly doing in Italy all of a sudden. And even recently, DDG tried to drop more quote unquote couples content of him and India Love, I guess unseen footage of the two of them that DJ Academics is really trying to promote and make it seem like this is like a real thing. This is like a legit thing. No. Just like DDG said that this Reggie Beef thing is fake, even though I don't think it was. I just think he didn't get the support that he wanted. So now he's backtracking. But India Love said, why would India Love say in a complex interview with Speedy that this is all for content, this is all for clicks and views because DDG's fans eat it up? And she was trying to elevate herself and get her following up after she quit OnlyFans, right? Because remember, she said that she had a whole bunch of deals on the table and she was doing OnlyFans, but it sounded like to me that she quit it for a guy, that she quit it for a man, right? But nonetheless, it's just funny now that this is blown up. Everybody knows that a lot of DDG's fans are parasocial and hold on to his every word, hold on to any type of narrative that he puts out there and believes everything he says, even though he tells you 9 times out of 10, this is all for content, this is all for clicks and views because he makes so much money off of y'all. Y'all continue to feed into the insanity. Y'all continue to feed into the foolishness and y'all keep embarrassing yourselves. And I need y'all to hold this L. I need y'all to hold this L. If DDG and India Love were in a real relationship all this time, why would India Love's own mother and sister, and I presume that's her father, sit there on that stream and talk about this is just a work relationship, this is like a work husband or whatever, if you will. If somebody's a CEO and this is the secretary and y'all do good work together, y'all make good money together as a team, that's how I take this as. I don't take this as somebody being serious about my daughter, somebody wanting to actually wife my daughter, somebody actually that is trying to make an honest woman out of my daughter. No. And the quiet part that they're not saying out loud is they don't want to deal with DDG and his shenanigans after how everything has gone down between him and Halle. However, she is willing to support the quote-unquote work relationship as long as it's beneficial to her daughter. And her daughter's career is resurrected now, thanks to DDG. And she can get some more subscribers. She can get some more followers on Twitch and everything else and continue to support this family and continue to make the money for the family. That's what it sounded like to me, you guys. And this is just embarrassing. This is another L that DDG has to take. As much as DDG wants to sit on the internet and says that he doesn't have to do anything fake to get girls' attention, he doesn't have to fake a relationship or pay girls to be with him or whatever else. But what do you call it when you're specifically trying to cater India Love content to your fans because you know your fans will eat it up and then you feed into the foolishness by showing fan edits on your streams to like really hype it up, and then you call each other in the middle of y'all streams to also amplify like this is a real relationship and everything else, and then y'all try to do stuff to make it look like y'all gonna do some real PDA, but then y'all cut off the stream because you know it's not really like that. Y'all know that at the end of the day y'all just really homies. I think in India Love's mind, she feels that she is helping out DDG for his court case and trying to make him look good to the public and make him look good and say, oh, no. All those things that Halle said about him isn't true. I'm with him 24/7. I'm with him all the time. Look at how good of a guy he is. Look at how good Moo is. Look at that, right? And It is so obvious. It is a PR campaign to make DDG look good. It's not an actual relationship, because I'm here to tell y'all, a real relationship, you're not spending hours on end with, on your Twitch stream trying to sell it to the public. You're actually in the actual relationship and treating Twitch as your actual job, which is what most streamers do, right? Y'all barely see a lot of these other streamers like Kaisenet and others that actually have real relationships devoting a chunk of their entire time on Twitch to showcase their relationship. That's not what they're there for. They're there for work, for whatever their content is going to make them money. DDG has basically made his content either about having beef with people or whatever female streamer he is trying to elevate and everything else, and then gets mad when y'all ship them together and do all this other foolishness. But this could be why your relationships, DDG, don't work out, because there is no line that you have that is saying this is strictly professional versus this is, something more. And Lala has already admitted that y'all kissed before, and he tried to have things further with you, and she allegedly turned it down. Now she's with your friend Jay Cinco. Like, it's all weird and it's all blurred lines. And India Love was cool with Halle Bailey when y'all were together, and now all of a sudden she has to unfollow her. No. It is giving very weird behavior. It is giving you tried to make Halle Bailey jealous while you were in Italy. You specifically had India Love out there to try to make it look like it was more than what it was. It flopped. It failed badly. Y'all thought Halle Bailey was with some nobody, with some loser. Then when the tea came out that this dude is like a legit dude that actually has talent, that actually is a mover and a shaker and is quiet on the internet, now all of a sudden y'all backtracking. Now all of a sudden DDG wants to push his own dating show for him to quote unquote find love. You wouldn't need to be doing that if you were in a real relationship with India Love, and I'm glad India Love's mom clocked that tea. So that is it. That is all, and there is that for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.